Alright, it's race week once again. This time we're going back to Canada for the first time since 2019. I'm very excited. Very excited to see how these new cars perform in this track. And yeah, so this is the race preview as usual. So to start it off, let's look at the track right here. So this is the Circuit Gilles-Villeneuve. It first hosted a Grand Prix in 1978. It's 70 laps long. It's 4.361 kilometers long in length. And Valtteri Bottas holds the record at 1 minute and 13 seconds back in 2019. So this circuit has 14 corners. It's mostly a kind of low downforce but high downforce type corner. With, most of it has, particularly in Sector 1, has slow corners. Sector 2 is like, a little bit of straightaway, but mostly medium speed corners, but mostly straightaway, especially for the fact that Sector 2 has a DRS zone. And then Sector 3 is mostly a hairpin plus straight line speed. And then of course you have the Wall of Champions, that 13-14 chicane. Oh, plus it has 3 DRS zones, one from turns 12 on to 13, and then from turns 14 to turn 1, as well as the next one in Sector 2 from turn 7 to 8. So this track mostly favors, it's kind of medium, but at the same time it has straight line, especially with 3 DRS zones. So it might favor, I guess it will favor straight line speed in Sector 3 and I guess 2, but it also favor high downforce in Sector 1, so you kind of have to find the sweet spot when it comes down to downforce, but at the same time you also need straight line speed for Sector 3. Yeah, so this could be like this could be a Red Bull track but also a Ferrari track. Like, I don't know, like right now the race is this season is kind of predictable between Ferrari and Red Bull. It's either Ferrari or Red Bull winning it, so it's gonna be kind of boring and predictable. It sucks, but that's how it is. And yeah, but this is mostly a medium speed corner. I would say, like I said, Sector 1 has those high downforce slow speed corners, and Sector 2 kind of has those slow speed medium speed corners, and then Sector 3 is mostly straight line and then a chicane and a hairpin. And yeah, that's all about the trucks. So let's move on to some other stuff. Alright, let's talk about Ferrari. So in Azerbaijan, both Ferraris retired, plus 4 Ferrari Power Unit cars retired. Like, it's insane. So Ferrari are literally about to throw away a championship. That's basically what's going on. And it's crazy how the tables have turned. So at the start it was mostly Red Bull with reliability issues, like in Bahrain and where else was it again, Australia. And now Ferrari have reliability issues. So Charles Leclerc retired with power unit failure in Spain, as well as in Azerbaijan, and then in Monaco it was just bad strategy. So Ferrari once again, back to their old ways of throwing away championships, and added to the fact that they haven't really added much upgrades compared to Red Bull and the other teams, simply because of the cost cap. Insane. So just Ferrari on their bad strategies as usual. So yeah, they're literally about to throw away a championship, like, if I'm correct. Actually, let's pull up the drivers standings. So yeah, now Charles Leclerc is in 3rd in the championship. Crazy. So 3rd in championship. Max has championship with 250 points. Perez is now 2nd in championship. Perez is 13 points. 13 points ahead of Leclerc. Verstappen is a whopping 34 points ahead of Leclerc. So yeah, Ferrari just messed it up again. Back to throwing away championships. That's crazy, but it's still a long season. But with the constructors now, God, the constructors, Red Bull are leading it by 80 points from Ferrari. 80 points. Unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Like Ferrari, like what's going on? What's going on, Ferrari? Like you guys were so good at the start. What's going on? Jeez. So yeah, the third-wheel championship. Now also there's porpoising issues. Lewis had he had back pain. If you saw at the end, he was gently coming out of his car, and yeah, they said they still have porpoising. It could get reduced because this one is mostly, well, I don't know about reduced, but I mean there's not much straightaway compared to Baku. You know, the only time there's massive straightaway is in sector 3. But still, the porpoising is a big issue now. It's kind of reported to the FIA, and yeah, that's not good. You know, porpoising, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a serious issue because it's causing pain and harm to the drivers, and you know, safety comes first. So yeah, the FIA might have to do something about it, especially for next year. But anyways, yeah, like we were saying, Ferrari throwing the championships. Ferrari really need to like do something about this. Like it's insane. So yeah, Ferrari are throwing championships. And the next thing I want to talk about is that there's rumors that Oscar Piastri could move to Williams next year. Great. Oscar, you know, he's the reigning F2 champion and he doesn't have a seat this year. He doesn't. So it would be amazing if he did. I'm sorry, Latifi, you're a nice guy, but you're not that good. And then also add that to the fact that I hear rumors that Williams are moving to Renault Power instead of Mercedes Power next year. So this could be interesting. The Mercedes engine isn't that fast, but heck, at least it's reliable. At least the Mercedes engine is reliable. You know, the last time I saw a Merc engine fail was like 2016 Malaysia, I think. You know, the Merc engine is reliable. But yeah, this is interesting. So next year is going to be interesting with Williams. I hope Oscar gets the seat. I really do hope, because it looks like Alonso isn't going to retire. You know what I mean, he said that he can be in F1 for like another 2 years. So yeah, it looks like Alonso isn't going to retire. So I guess this is the next best thing. But yeah, I really do hope he gets a seat. I think he deserves it. Alright, next thing is that Mercedes need to fix their porpoising. It's bad. You know, multiple drivers have come out about porpoising and the dangers and the pain and all of that. And it's true. You know, if a driver's health is at risk, then like it needs to be fixed. Obviously, like with these new cars, I mean, they couldn't test porpoising in a wind tunnel, so no one expected it until pre-season testing came out. Not any of us expected it. Like, you know, I didn't hear of the word porpoising until, you know, testing. So yeah, you know, it's a serious issue. Hopefully next year, like, I think this year is more like for a test run, especially for Mercedes. I think next year with Mercedes getting more wind tunnel time, I think they're going to be way better than this year. Yeah, I think Merc are going to improve, more wind tunnel time, and they can take the data that they got from this year, put it into next year's car, and improve. But yeah, I think that's their focus now. I think Mercedes basically have third in the constructors. Like, I don't think it can get worse from here. So the only thing they need to down on is the porpoising. That's really it. And so far they haven't gotten a win. They got podiums thanks to Mr. Consistency, but yeah, Merc haven't gotten a win yet. So yeah, that sucks. But you know, I think they're going to get a win. You know, it's going to come. You know, usually in F1, like every year, there's at least that one crazy race. So you know, when a crazy race happens, then more than likely a Mercedes is going to win. But yeah, right now they just need to like fix the porpoising, and yeah, but I think next year they might figure that out. And of course, the last thing now is that we're back. We're back in Montreal. We're back for the first since 2019. We're back. I would say last year's race was weird because a penalty caused Seb not to win. Lewis got the win, and it was kind of controversial, but that's how it is. I would say Seb isn't in a top tier car, so he can't get redemption. But it's the first time since 2019 that we've been in Canada, so it'll be so good to come back. It feels so good just to come back and just see the atmosphere. I know for a fact that it's going to sell out. Like, it's happening in Australia this year, so it's definitely going to happen in Canada. It's going to be a sellout. So yeah, I'm excited to see how these new cars handle these corners and the straights of Canada. And yeah, I'm excited for Canada Plus. It's not that early compared to Baku. This time it's 1 p.m. for me, so that's great. So it's not too early. That's awesome. That's very awesome. And yeah, that means I don't have to wake up super early, so I can go about my day and then watch the race afterwards. Yeah, I'm excited for that. And yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all we need to talk about leading up to Canada. Thank you for watching. And actually, no. My predictions. Last video, I forgot to show my predictions. I ended up making it in a separate video. Alright, so my predictions now. Let me see. It's kind of predictable. So the Red Bull are very fast on the straights. The Ferrari are fast in the medium corners, but Ferrari look like they have reliability issues. And plus, I forgot to mention this, it looks like Charles Leclerc, if the engine failure damaged the turbo, then you have to take a penalty because he will have to change that. He's already changed 3 turbos apparently, so yeah, that means he might take a penalty. So if that happens, then yeah, I don't know. So I guess Red Bull will win this one again, honestly. At this point it's kind of predictable. So for my prediction, I'm gonna go Max, Perez again, Leclerc, Sainz, and then Russell. Boring. It's kind of expected, but I think Red Bull will take advantage of straight line speed, but Ferrari are fast in the medium corners. So who knows? It could be Max and Leclerc instead of Max and Perez, but still the straight line speed of that Red Bull is quick. So I don't know, but yeah, that's my prediction. I'm gonna go safe. Red Bull 1-2 again, Ferrari 3-4, and then Mr. Consistency will get to a top 5 again. So that's my prediction. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and see you guys after the race on Sunday. Peace.